Police in China have named 2 suspects linked to a major incident in Beijing, after a deadly car crash in Tiananmen Square, state media report. The vehicle crashed into a crowd and burst into flames, killing 5 people. Police subsequently issued a notice to hotels in Beijing seeking information about 2 people from Xinjiang province, Chinese media said. The note also described a vehicle and 4 number plates from Xinjiang, the scene of sporadic violent incidents. State-run Xinhua news agency said of the 5 people who died on Monday, 3 people died inside the car. A tourist from the Philippines and a tourist from Guangdong province were also killed. Another 38 people were injured, including 3 tourists from the Philippines and 1 from Japan, police said. We thought the Jeep was heading for us, and my mother and I had no way to run from it. So we didn't move, said eyewitness Wayne Dake, who was sent to hospital with shock and a knee injury. I thought that if the car was going to hit us, then we would die right there. But it hit the marble railing and didn't hit us, he added. An unnamed tourist from Zhejiang province told China's state-controlled Global Times, the vehicle ran very fast. I could hear people screaming all the way while the vehicle plowed through the crowds. Police cars were chasing the car before it crashed, she added. Police shut down the scene of the incident, at the north end of the square at an entrance to the Forbidden City, shortly after it occurred, temporarily closing a subway station and the road. A BBC crew attempting to record footage at the location were briefly detained, while on Chinese social media some pictures of the scene appeared to be quickly deleted and comments were heavily censored. There has been no official statement on the cause of the incident. Hotel notice: a major incident has taken place on Monday, the police notice said, without specifying what. It named 2 residents from Xinjiang's Peshan and Shanshan counties as suspects. The notice, unconfirmed images of which have been widely circulated on Chinese social media, also asked hotels to look out for suspicious guests and vehicles. Global Times said it had confirmation from the Beijing police that the notice was genuine, although police did not comment on the major incident itself. Zhao Feizu, a security official at Beijing's Xinjiang Dashua Hotel, said that police had circulated a notice to hotels searching for information about 2 suspects with our names. AP news agency reported. Xinjiang is home to the minority Muslim Uyghur group, some of whom complain of cultural and religious repression under Beijing's rule. There have been sporadic outbreaks of violence in Xinjiang, including in both Peshan and Shanshan counties. China says it grants the Uyghurs wide-ranging freedoms. In June, riots in Xinjiang's Turpan Prefecture, which is in Shanshan County, killed 27 people. State media said police opened fire after a mob armed with knives attacked police stations and a local government building. In April, another incident in the city of Kashgar left 21 people dead. The government said the violence was linked to terrorist activity, but local people told the BBC it involved a local family who had a long-standing dispute with officials over religious freedom. One unconfirmed report said that the authorities suspected that Monday's incident was a suicide attack. Reuters news agency reported that an unnamed source with ties to the leadership had said that the crash looked like a premeditated suicide attack. On Tuesday, a Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman declined to say whether the incident was a suicide attack. The relevant Chinese departments and authorities are carrying out an investigation into the incident, she said. At the same time, we admit that there are cases of violence and terror in some specific areas of Xinjiang, she said, adding that the government was resolutely opposed to acts of violence and terror. If evidence of a link to the car blaze is confirmed, it would be the first time that such groups have carried out an attack in Beijing, correspondents say. The BBC's Damian Grammaticas in Beijing says this would have serious repercussions for Xinjiang and the Chinese state, and would add to a sense that there really are serious troubles beneath the surface there. Tiananmen Square is a highly sensitive site due to its link to China's 1989 pro-democracy protests, which were ended by a military crackdown. The square is generally kept under very tight security both because of its proximity to key political institutions and so that it does not serve as a hub for protesters and petitioners, although incidents have nonetheless occurred there before.